Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Stellaris. Last time, well, I thought we were actually going to end up having a little bit of trouble with these bastards over here who ate some potentially friendly guys down this way, the flipping Wasiji. Unfortunately, fortunately or unfortunately, that turns out not to be the problem. In fact, the bigger problem we've kind of had is, we've kind of got a Doom fleet approaching right now. Don't really know what the Doom fleet's going to do. It's just sort of here, to be honest. And now it's turning a rat. Wait, it's going... The heck does it want to go? It's not heading directly at our planet, but... Okay, this thing. You're set to passive, right? You're not going to attack. Please don't start a war. Please, I don't see any way to set this thing to passive or aggressive. Ooh, hello. Are you the guys who are in the Doom fleet? Hello, space nomads. Hello, human president. I speak on behalf of the United Nomadic Fleet. You have nothing to... You have skulls painted on the side of your ship. Nobody who I have nothing to fear from paints skulls on the side of their ship. Alright? Skulls mean baddies. We only ask that you respect our autonomy and our rights to go where we will. You're not the first to lay small claim to the vast expanse of travel. Our history is full of many just like you. None of our contacts remain active at this time. Not anymore. Should that change, we will eventually share communications with any of your fellow planet dwellers that we come across. I'm so happy to meet you, squid people. Please don't kill us. Wait, is that them or is that someone else? Oh. Yes, we now know who these guys are. Wait, whoa. I found a small bug there. Excellent. We should indeed proceed with caution. So, in John Lives Here... No, wait, that's in John Lives Here? No, they're not. They've been flagged as the Council of the Ithni Zerak. Okay. And we've indeed encountered some... Everyone's showing up today. So, we've actually just encountered these guys. And we actually know... They've actually been kind enough to share information about themselves, which appears to be huge amounts of... Actually, none of them are that strong. I'm going to say they're not that strong. They do have some carriers that do appear to have like 5,000 health. Oh, but very, very tiny military power. Oh. These aren't terrifying Doom fleets. These are indeed Diaspora class. They're carrying, well, not necessarily refugees specifically. These are just carrying, yeah, just basic folks. But I also just got warned that we've got some people showing up. We've got, have we got like visitors showing up in John Lives Here No Aliens? Because they are really ignoring like the rules I laid down here. I don't see any aliens. Let's just check over here in the situation log. Investigate the fetches, investigate the silts. Oh, bloody hell, we've got things all over the shop. I love how my initial tutorial of survey systems is still active because I can't survey Sirius because it's full of aliens that really don't want me to survey it. So I just can't. I'm not allowed. Okay, let's remove some of these things from the queue. I feel like actually we don't need to rush into, you know, building a huge mega fleet just yet. In fact, I'm also kind of curious how you actually merge fleets exactly. I'm not 100% sure here. So you guys move this way. How do I... Oh! Have you decided you're just going to stick together at this point? Is that how you work? Can I just stick all the fleets together? Yep, fine. So those guys are now just going to come together. Beautiful. So now we've got... At the bare minimum, we do have enough strength to defend ourselves against anything we've seen so far. I'm just going to move these guys away from, like, Earth. Are you taking the moon with you? That was weird. That's weird. Okay, yes, for some reason it looked like they were actually trying to bring the moon with them, which would have been odd. Alright, so, First Fleet and its small allies over in Second and Third Fleet, which is actually kind of annoying because I wouldn't mind... I don't know how to merge. I'd like to merge the other fleets into... Because if I could merge the other fleets... click select only this fleet, right-click select this fleet. If I could merge them into, then this one guy could command all of them. Because right now these guys aren't gaining any bonus. Never mind, we'll worry about that later. Now, we've also had a whole bunch of drones floating around just trying to figure out if there's something good up here that we can use. Let's have a look, see what they found. So they find the system of Proxeon, which is the reason I've kind of been going in this direction is I kind of want to stay away from these guys. I'd like to stay away from these guys and, ooh, Hello. Who are you? The Uva Yaxini. Okay. I wouldn't mind scanning these guys to figure out if they might be a good ally to have against the... These guys also have giant swords. Again, not friendly. And there's the Pokemon world. I don't know how we've... Oh! Wait. The Nomad fleet said they were going to share information with us. That's what they meant. They were sharing this information. Ah, okay. Right, I get it. So we should probably just kind of keep trying to figure out what systems are good. So we've got Proxyon here, which is a good source of energy, tiny bit of resource, tiny bit of society research. Nothing major, to be honest. And does appear to have... It's got something in it. There's an alien spaceship here, which means we should probably be careful of this world. So let's just move you straight on. You, could you please survey... survey over here, okay? And while you're doing that, let's just have a look in here. So over in here we found engineering, bit of energy, bit more energy. Good energy worlds, but honestly, like, it's a small area without anything desperately good on it. So again, go back to the galaxy map. And could you go and scan... what's this over here? This has got a few worlds in it. Yeah, go scan this thing. Go scan over here. So the science ship, please go and scan this world. Go and scan that. So we've got 2 more scans going on at the moment. You are both now going to start making your movements, aren't you? Yes. So you're going to head over there. You should already be heading... Yeah, you're already heading out of that system. That's fine. I feel like we've actually got a fleet at the moment which is close to strong enough to defend what's going on. I'm still worried by these guys because this feels like a really strong border, and these guys have actually declared that they are my rivals. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to build... Oh, we've encountered some things. Yes, it's fine. Hang on. Okay, before we do this, okay, get building. Use 200 influence to build a special, like, defensive thing around here. I want this area defended because I'm worried about the bloody guys in Sirius. I really think, like, that is their capital world. That there is their bloody capital world, and I'm deeply, deeply worried by it. So, you know, want to be a little bit careful here. So, systems have been surveyed. Evading hostile fleet. Let's go over to where that is. So, you headed over to here, into this world, and then you immediately left. This is up here. Okay, so that system that was up there, there's something already here, but we don't know what it is. We're just referring to them as the Mazakeen. Fine. So, you've decided to flee, haven't you? Yes, and I'm assuming this is, yes, that is indeed that fleet. We're receiving a transmission from the Finuvi. Yes, the Finuvia. And they've translated our language. You know what? Mass Effect told me that when we ran into the aliens, there'd basically be attractive humanoids who you wouldn't mind taking home to meet your mother. And this is not the experience I've been having so far. I haven't run into a single alien I'd actually want to French kiss at this point. So who are these guys exactly? So the great leader, Zavab, is pleased to have made contact with our unique species. We look forward to an exchange of culture and ideas. What can we learn about you? We're delighted to meet you. Yes, we pursue perfection, not standing in our way. Bloody hell. Yes, we are delighted to meet you. Let's be lovely to them. So is this where these guys live? Ah, yes. That's where these guys live. That's what we've been bloody scanning. We're kind of getting close to their sphere of influence. Ah, and the Nomad fleet, the Doom fleet has moved off. This is perfect. Now, are you guys currently going around? Yeah, you're going around scanning this area. This area is, however, full of... What is this thing? This looks like... These look distinctly like human vessels. Oh! I think we've just stumbled across the human military guys. The guys who I didn't choose at the beginning. They were supposed to be in this area. Right, I think we've just made contact with them. They're over here. That's nice. Now you, could you please go and investigate, not yet surveyed, we don't have border access to the Finu Empire. Okay, so this is definitely all part of the Finu Empire. We don't have access to the Empire, so we can't survey these systems. Okay, so we now know that, yes, these are part of the Finu Empire. Could you go and survey over here then? I feel like we are needing to find a new place to expand to be honest. Could you survey here? Oh, bloody hell. Is that really the best you can do? Why can't you... Oh, never mind. Let's see if there's a better option. How do you do that? You can't do that. That's going to cause a pain. How about this one? No. How about here? No. The gopher system has been fully surveyed. It clearly hasn't. Click to go to unknown system. You know what? Can you just go over here, whatever this is? Go here. Already surveyed. Clearly it's not. Right, what's going on over here at least? We've managed to scout out this area, right? Yeah, we're just going around scouting out this area, scouting everything out, but we found something here, and I suspect it is indeed owned by the Mirages, controlled by the Mirages. Okay, intriguing. Can we communicate? We've not yet established communications. Ah, and speaking of the Gem Fengarem, we've actually got a transmission. They've actually translated our language. Oh, you're not human at all. You just have mysteriously human-looking ships. So the Drulpafen United Worlds bring you greetings. Great leader, Empress Shabligoom. Very pleased to have made contact with unique species. Look forward to an exchange of culture and ideas. I'm pleased to meet you too. So, does that mean you need me to get my science vessel out of here? Oh, that would be... Yes, that would be why these guys... That would be why I couldn't move this direction. Basically, I can't move my science vessels for any of this nonsense, because I don't actually own any of it. In fact, very, very quickly, we do appear to be sort of running up against a very large number of empires. Wait, one of our fleets is missing in action? The Kepler? Is it? When's it back? Where did it go missing? Oh, because it went out here. That's why it said this area was scanned, but I couldn't see what the hell was going on. Because it went out this direction, and now it's got itself a bit lost. Right, well apparently it'll be back later. It'll be back later. But yes, the empires are expanding, and we're rapidly running out of everything. The only place we can really expand to is this area. And this area feels like it's not actually doing anything useful. This area basically has got a ton of power, but I already have a ton of power. Meanwhile, let's nip back over to probably a good thing and see how they're getting on, because they must be doing worse for our population. And that will be going up pretty quickly now. Good. This is going well. Oh, yes. We actually need to build some more stuff here. Let's invest a little bit in that frontier clinic we mentioned, because yes, it increases habitability, does produce food, which we do actually want to do, so we'll just kind of have one of those in production. Lovely. And together with that, the population will soon be at 5. Once the population's at 5, we can upgrade to actually something decent. Physics is ready to be upgraded. Good. Oh, multiple things are ready to be upgraded, in fact. Self-aware logic, research alternatives. Wait, what? Introspection, prioritization. I don't want my AI to become self-aware. That sounds like something you'd want to avoid rather than encouraging. Okay, makes ships better. Yes, make ship better. That seems like a good idea. Meanwhile, in society research, yes, genome mapping increases food production by 10%. Sounds like that's worth doing, especially as it looks like it's fairly quick. We're still years out from the next level of spaceport, unfortunately. And oh, flip. Flipping the Drool Perfin. Let us end this charade. Alright, apparently we're rivals to them. That's unusual. I don't know really why I'm a rival to them, but okay. Now, are you allowed to just kind of basically head through any of these? That's right. This science vessel here, can you just go through any of these in the Termeku black hole? Can you just go through here? No, you're trying to go a really, really, really stupid way, aren't you? I don't know why you're trying to do that. Have you already examined this area, by the way? Do we know what's even in this region? What was in this region? Were there people in this region? You know what? No, you study just this region. All right, no, stop. Stop your current thing. Just survey this region. I can't remember if there was anything actually in Rint Beacon, but we're kind of in an unfortunate situation now where we're getting a bit boxed in and we haven't really found a good new place to settle. Go around here. You just explore this region, please. So on the plus side, the Council of the Ithni Zarak quite likes me. Probably because, you know, their flipping have never actually met us before, so that's good. Yeah, we've not got any good friends nearby, which is unfortunate. Yet we have indeed run into the same problem, which is right now we're struggling to expand. We've not got anywhere good to expand into. Except, of course, we do have one thing that we potentially could do. These guys over here, the Droll Perfin, have declared us, basically, to be enemies. They have only one system, we have two. I feel like, when our destroyers get up to strength, it might be time to go on the warpath. Not really my fault. You know, we've got a bit of a problem here, which is, like, for some reason I can't expand out to the south. Like, I think I've got the wrong sort of, like, warp drive or whatever to go that way. We've got hostile enemies here. I don't want to get involved with these guys because these guys are bloody terrifying. These guys are... This is, like, all up for grabs, but none of it's any actually good. And then we're kind of squeezed in by these guys, which means it's time for us to just basically move against these guys. The, what are you even called? Yeah, the Drill Perfin. The Drill Perfin we will totally move against pretty soon, because there's some good stuff here, but there's just not enough. There's nothing in here really but power, but research. There's not even a good... Well, there will be good habitable planets, but we don't have the ability to, like, you know, habitate on any of them. Whereas those guys have a really quite nice big old planet and some good fleets and whatever. Yeah, here we are. This is just their one planet, I think. That's all they've got, together with a whole bunch of planets and moons and generally quite good stuff. We just move in and smash them here. We're actually in pretty good shape. Oh, it's space otters. Good. So wealthy elite, alien ways. Oh, your alien ways are objectionable to us. As we can engage in limited trade. Oh dear. Yeah, we're delighted to meet you, but I don't think we're going to be getting involved in this. Now we've got good rivalry here. The Fainu and the Drill Perfin are now rivals. Now this kind of works for me, because if they... No, slow down time for a second. No, okay, slow it down. If they're rivals with each other, then this actually works really nicely. There's the Fainu, there's us, here's the bloody Drill Perfin. If we simply attack together, we can smash these guys. We might even be able to use these guys to flipping... as a bit of extra strength. Power is a universal language, but if you wish to speak more diplomatically, we won't stop you. Okay. What if we... Okay, apparently they don't like us. They really don't like us, in fact. Wary attitude. Why don't you like me? New contact. Border friction. Voting rights policies. Xenophilia. Yes. Okay. They're not desperately keen. They're about as powerful as us, but like, I can't invite them to an alliance because they just don't trust us. Okay, we can't do much with them, but that should hopefully divide the attention of the Drill Perfin, who are now basically surrounded by enemies. And weirdly, the Wasiji and the Drill Perfin have also declared themselves rivals, which doesn't make the slightest bit of sense because there's no way they share a boundary, but alright, whatever. Right, I'm sending a construction ship up here. We may as well flipping claim this area for our own, given no one else seems interested in it. At the bare minimum, it will produce some research. We've got plenty of minerals right now. I'm only not building ships because I'd rather build destroyers as soon as they become available, but that's going to be a little way off. Now, speaking of our nice little corvettes, we might be able to make some changes here. What can we actually do? Oh, yeah, we can actually significantly improve these guys. Okay, I could have significantly more powerful weaponry. I've been upgrading it, I just haven't been actually bloody installing it. These are just small and medium nuclear missiles, and I could put bigger ones on any time I wanted to. So at this point, I'm basically just specifying the template which I want my ship to be built under, right? Yeah, I think that's what I'm actually doing. Ah, I see. So nuclear missiles are what you start off with. Fusion missiles come in small, medium, or large. The ship has a small and a medium spot. So I want to put fusion missiles in small and medium because that makes things significantly more powerful. Now I could also put a sentinel point defense drone instead of the small payload. Oh flip, I can change the whole thing. Right, I've been completely missing this. In fact, I can completely change my units to make them much more powerful. Fine, sorry. So interceptor for 3 small shots or 5 utility. And then utility slots. Ah, some bigger utility slots as well. Fine, let's keep with Striker for now. That's fine. So Sentinel Defense Drone for defense and a massive powerful medium fusion missile. Fine. 2 fusion reactors together with some improved deflector shields. So between those two generating 40 power. And the improved deflectors are only taking out like, yeah, 7.5. So that's actually fine. So the ship design does not have enough power. Yes, it does. Oh, does this require power? Okay, fine. Okay, how much power does this need? Oh, no, sorry, it's saying up there. So the power, there is indeed spare capacity, at which point I could put in a second rank of things. So now the cost is 105. I've got so much, it's fine. Power 5, hit points 300. Armor is pretty decent. Shields, evasion, damage. Yeah, save it. So we've now got the Gato class or the Hippo class. And I'm going to work on the assumption that my new Hippo classes are much, much better. Now, the Doom fleet over here. Right, I'm going to decommission some of the old ships here. Some of the very, very old ones. Because I feel like the Hippo class is now much, much stronger. All we'll do now then is we'll build some of the new Hippo classes. We're allowed to have like a few of them. Build the new Hippo classes, please. Now for research, survey data. View other empires' survey data on planets within their borders. Seems like an excellent idea to me. Ah, and indeed, we have indeed, because the fleet was actually at the station, they have merged into one fleet. So at this point, we do indeed have some beautiful Hippo-class ships mixed in with the old Gatos. And in time, very soon in fact, we will be ready for there to be destroyers. And then we will send our full fleet in. Now, conveniently, we've got basic combat roles, which I'm assuming affects our ships. We'll get to that in a second. Start some new research just in case. Colony development, a disruptor. Ooh. High energy bolts that weaken and destroy molecular bonds that holds the target's constitute atoms. This seems like an excellent idea, whatever it is. Yes, research the Doom Ray. And engineering, engineering is finally done. And engineering has unlocked a hell of a lot of new bits and pieces. So what have we got here? We've got antimatter missiles, which are better chance of finding their target, doing up to 42 to 62. Or 67 to 100. Oh, flipping hell, this is good. Equipped with more powerful warheads and shield modulators. Shield bypassing and ludicrously powerful. Get on it, you. Though both of those are going to take a hell of a long time to create. So that is kind of for the next fleet, I'd say. But now, we should have just unlocked the... Okay, so we need a level 3 spaceport. That's fine. That's actually very, very quick to do. And once we've got a level 3 spaceport... Oh my goodness, we'll be able to have destroyers. And destroyers, how do they stack up to my hippos? 300 hull points to like 600. Oh yes. Now, while that's happening, let's have a little look-see at the ship designer and at the destroyers. Because the starting destroyer is the... Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Lovely. And indeed, we can upgrade now, thanks to the fact that we've got kind of the default balance approach between defense and defense, or we can go straight for the defense, weapons damage and fire rate plus 10%, or evade 10%. Okay, I'm going to say these guys are our massive heavy hitters, so those can be aggressive. Beautiful. So now, what we need to do next is update all of this. The Fortune Breaker, weapon slots. A single large weapon slot might be nice. Let's go for Hope Breaker. I like the Hope Breaker. That sounds like a good sort of a thing. And as for this bit, what do I want? Let's go for one medium slot. Let's go for one massive, massive medium slot. Fusion missiles of the medium variety. Very, very nice. So right now, I need 35 more power to get this thing working. Let's just go for... Obviously, we've got the fusion reactors. Shove the fusion reactors into the medium spot. I would like improved deflectors. And then how much more power do we need? 20 more. We've got a medium there. And then a small and a small. Oh, we're already well covered in that case. Improved deflectors. Again. Toss an extra fusion reactor in there. Just a small one. And we're good. There we are. We've got enough power for everything. And this shall be the Giraffe class. And with the level 3 upgrade to my spaceport completed... Oh, yes, we've got all sorts of things now. Ooh, orbital hydroponics farm if we were to happen to want to. But I don't want to. Instead, what I want to build is the Giraffe class. Yes, I want to build the Giraffe class. That costs 240 apiece. Blimey, those things are indeed expensive. But we can indeed afford... Oh, in a moment. Just hang on. Go to the next month. We can totally afford all of this. Next month. There we are, the new paycheck came in. We can afford another destroyer. And there she is, our first destroyer class. Significantly more powerful than the previous class of ship. That she's, I wouldn't say replacing, but certainly is going to do a much better job. Lovely. We're also allowed to go up to 17. Oh no, is she actually representing... she represents two a go. So when this ship is done, I think we therefore might have a full fleet of 17 ships present, which would be marvellous, which is good because we've pretty much kind of maxed out everything actually. Yes, we do have a max-sized fleet. Beautiful. Thanks to our general here. You know what, let's actually evasion plus 5%, sublight speed plus 20%. Do I potentially want a different leader? Let's just unassign leader, click to assign the leader. Let's see if we could recruit someone who's a little bit potentially better. Ship upkeep, don't worry about that. Adaptability, unyielding. Ship hull points plus 20%. We'll not even consider the possibility of retreat. Fight to the death, plus 20% ship hull points. It's all or nothing, lads. You are now going to be the new leader. Congratulations. First Fleet, commence movement. We're ready to go. This is it. This is the entirety of the human military is going to move out simultaneously, and we're going to war. Oh my goodness, meanwhile Himari is actually back to being the president. They returned to her in the end. Beautiful. Now, as the fleet moves into position, let's just check how probably a good thing's getting on. Ooh, getting on well. Well done. We're up to population 6. That actually means we can indeed upgrade this old girl, reassembled thingy. Upgrade that to... oh, we don't actually have the money for bloody once. Well, as we're apparently short on money, get building a mine, you lot. There we are. First Fleet is here. First Fleet will surely win this war, once and for all. This will be a glorious victory for humanity. Yes, it will. Absolutely it will. And then we do not have border access to the Drell-Perfin United World. Do we not? What a bloody shame. I guess we're just going to have to go anyway. Now the question is, are we actually allowed to ambush them? We've got unemployment. We've got an unemployment problem. Well, that's a shame. Alright, fine. What do you want? What would you like to have? Would you like to have a basic mine? We're a bit low on... yeah, we're genuinely a bit low on minerals at the moment. There you are. Have a mine. You'll be absolutely fine. Now, are we allowed to just take them by surprise, or do we actually have to declare war in order to go against them? Let's find out. No, the fleet is currently refusing to move. I think we're going to have to officially let them know that things are about to go horribly, horribly wrong. So you guys, who hate me more than anything else in the world, and are rivals with the Finus as well as with us, communicate. Sorry guys, it's a war. When declaring war, we also need to declare what the purpose of the conflict is to both our enemy and any allies. War goals determine what kind of demands we can press during peace negotiations, ranging from ceding orbital stations to vassalization. Presenting these goals gives the enemy an opportunity to react appropriately. They might give up immediately, present a counteroffer or truce, or defend their interest to the last man, woman, fungal spore, or half-sentient herbivore. Beautiful. To declare a war goal. Now, I'd say my goal is, do I want them to seed? Yeah, I'd like them to just seed their main... In fact, I think that's their only planet. Yeah, they have only one planet. That's all they've got. So basically, when I'm saying I want them to seed the planet, I am actually saying that I want them to basically give up everything. Human Drell-Perfin Brawl. Guys, get in there. There you go. Now you're willing to go into war. This is our first war. Let's see how this goes. Guys, into warp space you go. And now we find out what the hell's about to go on here, which is my guys will come out of warp speed in a moment. There you are. They're currently in... What the... Why are you going that way? Guys, what? Why would you consider that this was the way you ought to go to war? What is that... Is this how we have to go to war? Is this the... Oh my... You know what? Fine. Just fine. If that's how we have to go to war, that's how we have to go to war. It's fine. I just really hope they don't counterattack in the meanwhile. Oh, good. If the Wasiji decide to attack now, by the way, that'll be fun. Meanwhile, the Wasiji just kind of tossing insults at us. That's fine. No access. The UNS Ajatic was forced to return to John Leaves here from the Hanari. Oh yeah, I'd forgotten. I'd forgotten I actually even bloody sent that there. I'm not sure I ever actually asked it to build anything. Never mind. Are we about to upset the Finu by cutting through them? I think we are. Oh, and the Glirians are showing up. Hello. Are you friendly? Yeah, okay. We're delighted to meet you. Hello. We're just going to pass straight by now without getting involved in the slightest. Our bloody fleet is hopefully almost ready to attack the bloody these guys. Why did we come this way? I think it must be warp technology. Like, because there's different types of warp technology, which determines which routes you can and cannot go to. But we're almost ready to actually attack at this point. Okay, here we go. In we go. We've actually made it. Our fleet is here. Hello! Oh, their fleet is bigger than ours. They've got a fleet worth 650. And I think I just assigned the guy whose job it is to... yeah, I've assigned the guy whose job it is to attack and never retreat. And if we defeat the 650 fleet, they do still, of course, have their actual main base they've got here. Does have a defense of 443. And their planetary fortifications, they do actually have the planet here. But this is all they've got. This is also all I've got. Alright. Oh no. I think I've made a terrible mistake here. Their fleet looks way more organised than mine as well. We're firing first. That's good. Fire everything. Oh, maybe our weapons are better. We've like upgraded our weapons. What the bloody... In retrospect, maybe I shouldn't have started a war against enemies who look exactly the same as me. Well, on the plus side, we can see what's going on here, which is, I think our guys are doing very, very well. Small inflicted damage. We're inflicting more damage on them than they're inflicting on us, but the game is saying they are winning. How are we doing, by the way? Oh, the corvettes. Oh, it's the old useless corvettes that are going down. That's the problem here. We're going to do a hell of a lot of damage to them, but we're not going to win. Oh, yeah. We're down to just our destroyers. But if our destroyers are way, way better than all their oh, they're massively outnumbered, mind. They've barely taken a knock. What the... Oh, no. This has gone horribly, horribly wrong. Could we retreat? I don't think we can do that with you, can we? Yeah, your trait is that you don't retreat. I'm guessing that was one of my... Did we actually take out any of their... Right. So we don't have a fleet anymore. I'm actually kind of curious how it is exactly they have so many ships. Because they've only got this one system. They've only got like one planet. We've got like 2 planets. So surely our fleet ought to be bigger than theirs. Were you seashore mean-spirited? What? The Wasiji have just decided they don't want to be enemies anymore. I don't understand why they don't want to be enemies anymore. Let's just send an insult at them too. And your brutal totalitarian regime will eventually fall and there will be a reckoning. Oh, you've done it now. This time you've really done it, says this guy. Beautiful. So unfortunately, I think at this point we are a little bit on the screwed side. For whatever reason, like my science vessels are just not able to go down this way. They just can't. So I'm kind of locked in to this area up to the kind of the north and the east of me, if you know what I mean. And what we've unfortunately got as a bit of a problem is we've got a very powerful Wasiji over to the east. This area's got nothing good in it that's even worth expanding to, quite frankly. The Finu are not actually too keen on us. I've just lost my entire fleet to the Drull Perfan. And yes, I don't really have much else in the way of area to expand, and everyone around me hates me. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? I think this might well be the end for John Lives Here. But I will go and do some reading up about Stellaris, and I will see how this series goes, and I may well dip into it, because actually I've been quite enjoying this sort of grand strategy thing. I may well dip back into this. Maybe I'll finally do one of the most popular requests that I actually get, which is Civilization. A lot of people say I should do Civilization. Never played Civilization before. Never once touched it. So maybe I'll give that a look at some point or other. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, this I think is the end for the grand empire of John Lives Here. Because unfortunately, despite our grand empire of John Lives Here, No Aliens, Bernard Cribbins and Alpha Centauri, I don't see where we really go here. But hey, maybe I will give this another go with the different aliens, be a little bit more diplomatic, expand a little bit quicker. I suspect you to do much more of kind of like a land grab much earlier on in the game. I feel like I really like, especially I feel like I'm sitting on like a ton of energy. So yes, this is the end for John Lives Here. It was a terrible, terrible empire. Now it's pretty much only a matter of time until some of the much, much stronger people around it decide to pick it apart. But maybe we'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe we'll be back. I'll see how this does, and maybe we'll see some more. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd, and I've really had rather a lot of fun with Stellaris. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Good dodge, man. Question is, can you keep it up, cop? Oh, no, you can't. Ooh, nice. Oh.
Didn't quite get that one, though. We are going to the gun store in style. Oh, where's my partner? Oh, he's not here. Oh, so long, loser.